Hello everybody. Today I am going to teach you something about circles. I will say pause in between so that you can pause your video and copy down whatever I am writing on the board. By this you will be able to understand the things perfectly. Alright, let me talk about circles. What is a circle? Circle is a shape. I ask many students what is a circle. Circle is a shape and they say a closed shape. Somebody says round shape. Somebody says something and somebody else says something. But what is circle? Circle is collection of points such that all of them are equidistant from a fixed point, and that particular fixed point will be considered as the center of that circle. See, if I try to plot many points with a thought that all of them are equidistant from a fixed point, then when I see all these points at a one time, I will be looking at a circle in front of me. Because I am telling you this thing in so detail, because these points plays major role, right? So how do I define circle? I would say circle is a locus of points equidistant from a fixed point. This fixed point will be considered as the center of the circle, and distance between this point and to many points will be considered as radius. Am I right? Distance between center and points of circle is called radius. I know you know these points because we have been studying it from junior classes, but why I am telling you these points in this video? Because I want everything to be in the front foot of your mind. So please let me take you to the basics slowly and steadily. There can be infinite points, right? There can be infinite points. Any line joining from these 2 points on the circle are considered to be chords. I can say that line joining any 2 points of circle is called chord. And if the line is such that it is passing through the center, this will already we know that this line will be called as a chord. But since this line is passing to the center, this is given a special name, and we all know that name is diameter. Line joining any 2 points and passing through center is called diameter. Since all these points are coming on a straight line, this plus this will be this. That means radius plus radius is diameter. Therefore, diameter is equal to twice radius. I just request you to copy all these things, right? So please pause this video as of now and write it. All right. Now, I am handling a circle right now. I just told you line joining any two points and passing to the center is called the diameter. So this line is diameter. As you can sense that this is a chord, this is a chord, this is a chord, this is a chord, this is a chord. As I am approaching to the center of the circle, the length of the chord is being increasing, right? Because circle is broadest at the center. So we can say that diameter is the longest chord. And this thing does not stop here, because it leads to one more statement. As I just said, the chords in moving towards the center becomes bigger in length. So a very important theorem comes into play, that chords nearer to the center is bigger in length as compared to the chords farther from the center. This is a very important theorem, and this helps us in proving many questions. Now, how can we say that some chord is farther or some chord is nearer to the circle? We can say that the chord is measured from the center by the perpendicular distance. By the perpendicular distance. See, this point and this line can be measured by this distance, this distance, this distance, this distance. But this is a basic funda in mathematics, that we always measure the distance between a point and the line through the perpendicularity. So we will ignore this distance, 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 but we will confirm this distance. Am I clear? So the chords nearer or farther, we will decide according to the perpendicular distance. For example, if we need to comment on the length of this chord or the length of this chord, which is bigger, then we will not measure the length of these chords, rather we will measure the perpendicular distance from the center to this chord and to this